Today, we train cruise through Mie and Wakayama prefectures, which lie along the Pacific coast in central Japan. We travel the JR Sangu line from Iseshi Station to Taki Station. There, we transfer to the JR Kisei line and head to our destination, Shingu Station. Two Shinto shrines bookend our trip, Ise-jingu at our departure point, and Kumano Hayatama Taisha at our destination. The 170-kilometer trail that connects the two shrines is called the Kumano-Kodo Iseji route, an ancient pilgrimage route that was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2004 for its history and scenery. It was the second pilgrimage route to be recognized as a heritage site, after the route of Santiago de Compostela in Spain. What a beautiful view! Pilgrims traveling the path discover amazing landscapes in the wilderness. And one panorama was created by human hands. Come along and meet some interesting people too. Hi, and welcome to Train Cruise. My name is Kirk Nishikawa. Today we'll be exploring the sacred trails of Kumano-Kodo. It is about 170 kilometers and a World Heritage Site. Let's begin. Our trip begins at Iseshi Station on the JR Sangu line in Ise, southeast Mie Prefecture. This city prospered and grew as the gateway to Ise-jingu. This grand Shinto shrine is 2,000 years old and is fondly referred to as the spiritual home of the Japanese. "10 million worshippers pay their respect here annually." Throughout history, the Ise Shrine has been regarded as one of the most sacred shrines in all of Japan. It is dedicated to the sun goddess Amaterasu Omikami, who is believed to be the ancestor of the royal family of Japan. The Isuzu River flows through the shrine precincts. It is custom to wash your hands in its cool waters as a symbol of purification before praying at the shrine. Nice, quiet atmosphere. Makes me feel very peaceful inside. And there's a nice, calm breeze that's flowing through the trees. And it makes me feel like I'm one with nature. Goshogu, the most sacred building here, enshrines Amaterasu, who is considered the chief deity in the Shinto pantheon. Due to its sanctity, no cameras, including smartphones, are allowed beyond the bottom of the stairs. One particular rite, held every 20 years at Ise-jingu, began 1,300 years ago. The Sengu involves rituals and ceremonies for reconstructing the divine palace with the exact same dimensions at an alternate location adjacent to the main sanctuary. When the current palace was completed in 2013, the media were given special access to document the occasion. The palace's renewal is believed to bring eternal youth, and it is scheduled to be replaced again in 2033. Now, to tackle the Kumano pilgrimage route. Right, let's get on the train. We first take the Sangu line to Taki Station, where we transfer to the Kisei line and head for Owase. The Japanese have long believed mountains to be sacred places where the deities dwell, and that the rugged Kumano Mountains are the gateway to the world of the dead. Therefore, the pilgrimage to Kumano was thought to be akin to dying and purifying your soul, then being resurrected and reborn. Pilgrims have walked the trails for over 1,000 years. There were once so many that they were likened to a procession of ants. The area still attracts many hikers today. A 20-minute bus ride from Owase Station puts me at the head of the mountain pass pilgrims would take from Ise-Jingu, the Magose Pass. On their way to the Kumano region, they would need to conquer several severe mountain passes in their quest for rebirth. However, this did not intimidate them, and they pushed on towards their goal. They believed the more they suffered, the greater the blessing they would receive in return. This is a Japanese cobblestone path, unfortified by concrete. This area was created about 800 years ago. There were no machines to do the heavy lifting, so it would take years, some areas decades, to lay down this path. The paving stretches on for about 2 kilometers, protecting the pilgrims' feet from the roots of the cedars and cypresses that line the trail. This part of Japan receives some of the highest rainfall in the country. So the pavers employed various methods to prevent the pavement from being washed away, such as this ditch that directs the flow of rainwater down into the valley. Such devices can be seen throughout the Kumano trails. "30 minutes into the hike, I meet a Jizo statue. There are many like this along the paths. This Buddha statue is a couple of centuries old. Jizo Bodhisattva is the protector of children, and this Jizo in particular is believed to calm toddlers who cry at night, so it is called the night crying Jizo. That's why you see a baby bottle offering here. Let's push on. This slab of rock was lugged up from the base of the mountain. And that must have been a long, tough climb. I wonder how many people it took. The closer we get to the peak, the rougher it gets. The last spurt. What's waiting for me at the top? Two hours later, and we're at the pass, 350 meters above sea level. Wow. What a beautiful view. I think this is one of my favorite views of Japan. I can now understand how conquering this pass would give pilgrims a sense of accomplishment and rebirth. Now, back at Oase Station. Oase is a small city of around 15,000 people. Its main industry is fishing and processing the skipjack tuna caught here into various foodstuff. So this is our destination. Come on. Konnichiwa.
いらっしゃい。
はい、いらっしゃい。
こんにちは。
いらっしゃい。
Here, they produce namabushi, smoked skipjack tuna that can be eaten as is. This has been a local delicacy for centuries. They also turn some of the smoked skipjack tuna into katsuobushi, which can be flaked for use as dashi cooking stock, and as topping for okonomiyaki and other foods. The namabushi and katsuobushi are produced using the same methods, but are smoked for different lengths of time. Now, while the katsuobushi is completely dried, the namabushi is about 60% dried. Therefore, it does not preserve as long as the katsuobushi, but it possesses a richer aroma and taste. Olse Yuto, the fourth-generation owner, works together with his grandson and future heir, Kunihiro. Their factory was established in 1902. Before that, the Olse family also worked as fishermen. The Olses used the same processing methods they did over a century ago. Everything is done by hand, which requires a fascinating array of tools. These are used to skin the fish. There are several different types of knives, each one with a specific use. Let's see how he uses this one.
This is一度に右と左が取れるという包丁です。このようにね、使えるわけです。
Quite time-saving. Now for a different knife.
尾っぽを持ってこう落とすわけですね。
The fish is flayed open to be made into namabushi. Oh, 一日に何匹さばくんですか？
生虫の時には150匹ほどさばきます。
150？
はい、1回にね。
Considering the number he flays each day, he must wet his knives daily to keep them sharp. The bottom knife was originally the same shape as the one above it, but has been worn away by 15 years of sharpening. The skipjack tuna are next simmered for 2 hours to soften them. Then the bones are removed. Now, they are ready to be smoked for 2 hours over naked flames. The Olses monitor the fire's temperature by observing the color of the flames and holding their hands over the cooker. It is easy to imagine their ancestors doing the same thing. Kunihiro さん、はい、何の木を使っていぶしてるんですか？
これは山桜の木ですね。杉ですとかヒノキやとすすが出やすいんです。すすが出るとこう商品も黒くなっちゃうので、それと比べてこういった桜の木なんかは火力が強くてすすが出にくい。でこれを使ってます。
なんかこう香りとかも違いますか？
やっぱね、いい香りしますね。
へー。
桜の香りが。
すごく 使っているものもすごくこう味がある感じがするんですけど、
これはね初代からのものがあったりね、
はい、
しますから100年以上経ってますよ。
100年以上、
はい、
こういったものを同じものを使っているんですか？
まあ、手直ししながらね使ってます。
Namabushi is usually eaten flaked with grated ginger and dipped in soy sauce. Itadakimasu. Wow. That's really rich in flavor. You can taste the saltiness, the umami. I think it would pair really, really well with rice, and I think it would be an excellent pair with a little bit of beer or sake. I'm really enjoying this. The parts left over after a skipjack tuna has been prepared for namabushi are used in other cooking.
これはねこの辺の食べ物になると思うんですけど、カツオの骨をねちょっと塩しまして、いぶすわけなんです。これ本当に子供のおやつでね。
そうなんですか。
パリパリとせんべいのように食べるんですけどね。
This is made from the hearts and livers, simmered and flavored. Nothing goes to waste in Oase. From Oase Station, we ride the train to Odomari Station. I'm here to see some invaluable items that were uncovered in a residence nearby. These wads hold 5,000 slips of paper, recording the names, hometowns, and prayers of pilgrims who passed by. Mukai Hiroyasu stumbled across them.
この札はですね、この人たちが神社仏閣に納める札なんです。これをたくさん用意して食べに出るんです。それで庶民はですね、全国から来たんですね。これは九州ですね。大分県のこれは大野市から来ました。でこれ奥州ですね、盛岡のですね二戸ってとこですから大変遠いですね。
Interesting how all these found their way into someone's possession. There must be a good story here.
今晩泊まる宿ない、食べるものないという人たちたくさん押しかけてくるわけです。なるべくその人たちを自分のところの家へ泊めて温かく迎えて送ってやろうという家があるんですよね。それを善行にやつというんです。でこの善行宿の主人にありがとうございましたと言ってこれを納めるんですよね。
These calling cards with prayers written on them were considered to bring the homeowners good luck. So many homes near the Kumano Kodo accepted lodgers. Reading through the bundles, Mukai has made some interesting discoveries.
思ったよりも女性の人が多いですね。 理性待つ捨て意の捨て罪、昔の女性の名前ですね。ですから治安は割と良かったですよということですね。若い娘さんがここを歩いてお参りに来たんです。ですからこの人たちはですね、それは貧しいと思いますけども、ワイワイと賑やかに歩いて、旅行ですね、そのような気分で来たんじゃないかと私は想像したりするわけです。
I'm back on the train heading to Kumano Station. So we've come to the latter part of our journey. The city faces the Kumano Sea. This beach, Shichirimihama, was also part of the Kumano-Kodo Iseji route, and pilgrims were a common sight. Shichiri, or 7 deep, in the old units is about 22 kilometers of beach, one of the longest in Japan. Look at this, it's full of these rocks. Now these rocks were created by the powerful waves crashing into the shoreline over and over and over again. And if you listen, that sound is made by the waves when they retreat. It causes these rocks to hit against each other. Now, people come here to enjoy the sights, but also the sound. Just down the road stands the 80-meter tall Tategasaki. This sheer columnar outcrop is said to have been formed by a huge volcanic eruption in the Kumano Sea 15 million years ago. This rock face near Tategasaki, known as Onigajo, is a popular sightseeing spot that stretches 1.2 kilometers. Waves have eaten away at it over the centuries. Onigajo means demon's castle, and the name is derived from a legend about a fearful pirate called the Demon, who made this his base. This location off the beach is also entwined with legend. Hanano-Iwaya Jinja is said to be Japan's oldest Shinto shrine. It is dedicated to Izanami no Mikoto, who, in Japanese mythology, gave birth to the Japanese archipelago. The object of worship at this shrine is the 45-meter-tall boulder, symbolized by a sacred rope which demarcates the sacred and secular worlds. A ritual for rehanging the rope is held twice a year with the aid of the local residents. The sacred rope is a lengthy 170 meters long. It must not touch the ground, and it must not be stepped over. Local people have performed the rite religiously for 1,300 years. Through time immemorial, the people of Kumano have learned to live with the rugged terrain, and this stunning landscape is evidence of their determination. Farmers have been cultivating rice on these terraces for over 4 centuries. They are called the Maruyama Senmaida, which means 1,000 Maruyama paddies. They once numbered over 2,200, but today, more than 1,000 paddies cover an area of around 7 hectares, with a difference in elevation of 160 meters between top and bottom. Right now, it's harvest time. The paths between the paddies are too narrow for large machinery, so some of them are tilled by hand, like in the old days. The paddies vary in size, and this is the smallest, yielding only enough for 3 bowls of rice. Like 2023, this summer was a scorcher, and there was concern about the harvest, but it seems to be a normal crop. Kita Toshio is the chairperson of the association that manages the rice terraces. Over 1,000 paddies are being tilled today, but that wasn't always the case.
平成の5年にちょっとここが相当荒廃してて田んぼを作ってたのが530枚やったんですね。
Around this time, the area began to suffer from its aging population. and the number of abandoned fields continued to grow.
このままではまずいとっていうことで、復田を始めまして。
The local farmers made renewed efforts to plow and work the deserted fields, but there weren't enough hands and funds, so they set up what they called the owner system, a share farming program calling for supporters. Instead of monetary returns, supporters receive a share of the harvest and local specialties. They also can assist in planting and harvesting the rice. In 2024, 170 groups of supporters from Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, and other places have helped to dramatically increase the number of active paddies.
平成の8年に1340枚の田んぼが出来上がった。
The revival of the terraced paddies acted as stimulus to revive the Mushiokuri festival, which dates back centuries. The torch flames and the drum beats are meant to drive away harmful insects and pray for a good harvest. Young people who have moved away from the area return to participate in the festival, bringing the town to life. The festival attracts many tourists every year. An enormous boulder squats amidst the terraces. Kita tells me a story about it.
この地元に伝わってる、逸話なんですけども、弁慶が実は持ってきて、ここへ置いたというふうに、言い伝えられてます。
Benkei is a legendary hero with superhuman strength who lived in the 12th century. The local residents began praying to the stone so they too would be blessed with Benkei's power.
丸山千枚田の、守り神っていうことで、この丸山の人たちが大変な時に神様にお願いをする、仏さんにお願いするって、そういうことが日常的にやられてきたんじゃないかなというふうに思ってます。それが日本の、一ついいところかなというふうに捉えてるんですね。
We've reached our destination, Shingu Station. The last place I'm visiting is about a 10-minute walk from the station. Kumano Hayatama Taisha has attracted faithful for over a millennium. This is the end of the Kumano-Kodo Iseji route we have been following today. Asian bayberry standing in the precincts is the shrine's sacred tree. Look how big this tree is. They say it's been here for over 1,000 years, and visitors come and pray for peace. I'm going to pay my respect. The tree stands 20 meters tall, and its trunk has a circumference of 6 meters. Japanese have long believed large trees hold a life force that transcends human knowledge and have made them objects of faith. A shrine is said to have been first erected here in the 2nd century. Later, it became the final destination in the Kumano pilgrimage. Let's head that way. For over 1,000 years, millions of pilgrims have risked danger to traverse these rugged mountain trails in search of themselves. Walking those same paths, I could feel the power of their faith. This trail has a history of over 1,000 years. It is filled with beautiful scenery, rich history, and wonderful people that have worked hard to preserve it. When you come and visit, you'll feel energized from your surroundings, but also from the people that you meet along the way.